I'm Peter Gross. I'm an electrical engineer. I'm the Vice President of Mission Critical Systems for Bloom Energy. And I spent my entire career designing and operating data centers. I attend a lot of conferences. I speak at many conferences. But this is a special place in my heart. I think that it's well organized. There are a lot of very intelligent people. I spoke on 2 panels, and both panels had some remarkable professionals. Very impressed with the quality of the people and the topics. So it's one of my favorite conferences around the world. This is a very dynamic industry, a very dynamic business, especially in the past few years. So many things have changed, and it's very difficult to get the grasp of all the new trends, new things, new products, and new solutions that are happening. And having all these people here that nobody knows everything about these data centers, but the ability to share some of the newest thing, new products, new solutions in this forum is very helpful to anybody who's part of this industry. Data center is the heart of the digital transformation. It's so critical to move along. It's a multi-billion industry that is transforming itself on a daily basis, and keeping pace with the evolution of the cloud, keeping pace with the evolution of AI. The digital transformation that the entire world is seeing today will transform everything in our society, from healthcare to manufacturing to social behavior, even politics. So having the ability to control and understand these trends is enormously important. Well, unfortunately, I didn't spend a lot of time, but the little I saw, the cooling solution, the robots, the sensors, it's all great stuff. Very pertinent to what this industry needs today. And I think that I wish more learning institutions, higher education will do what McMaster's do. I don't think that there are too many universities that have this kind of research and innovation focus, especially in this domain, in the data center domain. Most people don't understand what the data center is. This is essentially the bloodline of our world. Without data centers, there is no internet, there is no Facebook, there is no Google, there is no Spotify. So just imagine what the world would be without data centers. It's been a well-kept secret, and like you, most people think that cloud is just the cloud. The reality is that there is a very complex, complicated, and evolving industry that unless we all appreciate what it does, we'll never understand where this world is going. So the next big thing in this industry is edge. Edge data center, edge computing is a direct result of our drive towards 5G, and 5G will generate the need for a ecosystem for IoT, for the Internet of Things. So in the next 5 years or so, we're going to see an explosion of a variety of data centers which are broadly categorized as edge. It could be a micro data center containing one rack in a manufacturing plant, or a small closet in a hospital, or it could be mini data centers at the base of a tower, a cell tower, or it could be a much larger data center for your Google or Apple. regardless of what it is, it's gonna change this industry dramatically. And as opposed to hyperscale, we have a few of them spread around the country, around the world. Edge will be ubiquitous, just like 5G, and it's going to be all unmanned, independent, ability to remotely control without people on site will require a totally different strategy and philosophy of how you design and operate these data centers. Well, it's gonna require new thinking at every level, in equipment, in manufacturing, in design, in operations. Every layer of IT, of the IT industry will have to adapt to these requirements. You said you have something like Open 19, which is to a great degree geared towards this unmanned operation. Everything is going to be essentially going to have a virtual backplane, and the servers, we call them bricks, will be replaced not by a highly paid technician, but by the FedEx driver, or most likely by a robot. So that requires a fundamental shift in the way we think about this industry. This historically, traditionally, the data center industry was because of the nature and because of criticality, it had a lot of support people, 7x24 presence, a lot of things that are not possible anymore with this enormous proliferation of smaller and medium-sized data centers.